our stock, and our egg whites. So we're going to mix this all up. Okay, so guys, on Monday, everyone's going to be doing their own mise en place. So instead of dirtying a bunch of mise cups, okay, get everything in here. Get all your vegetables in here. I'm going to have all the chicken portioned out for you, ground and portioned, all right? Okay, now egg whites. Egg whites, we're going to whisk them to a soft peak. Okay, so what's a soft peak? Absolutely. Now we do our egg whites. Make sure we don't have any yolk in here. If we have yolk in here, it's not going to whisk up. Make sure our bowls are ultra clean. If our bowls are not ultra clean, this will not whisk up also.
Or whisk.
What's that?
Or the whisk.
Or the whisk. Anything that's involved in this, I can do that. Okay, so soft peak. We go like this. Okay, the peak just falls. That's soft peak. If you over whip it and it's a hard peak, it's not going to incorporate as well. That's the whole idea. Now, what does your recipe call for? What are we going to do next?
Fold the white into the chicken.
Okay, that's the important thing. Fold it in. We just took that time to whisk these up. We don't want to lose the aeration of our whites, so we want to fold them in very gently. Okay? You can use a wooden spoon to do that. Just fold it. Do not beat them in.
Bill, do you need us to scoot over?
What's that?
I was asking you to do this.
Okay, really lightly fold this in. Next step.
We're going to add the stock and mix it.
Okay, add the stock. And we have 2 quarts of stock here. Okay, now when we mix this in, we want to do it lightly again. And mix it all in, do it lightly. Now it's very, very important that we get our salt in here now. We cannot add salt later on at the end. It's going to turn our consomme cloudy. So make sure we underline salt.
Yes, chef.
Everyone is clear with that? Okay, next step, we're going to put it in a pot. Make sure we know what size pot we're using. Okay, now when we have our pot over there, we do not want our pot to be sitting here. If we do, it's going to get warm. We do not want this warm at all. We want this pot to be just room temperature. If it's warm and we put our mixture in here, it's going to start to cook. We don't want it to start to cook yet. Okay, make sure you get everything out of here. All the ingredients, all your egg whites.
You guys know that Phil films everything and puts it on YouTube, right? Like you don't have to.
Okay, our next step, we're going to turn it up to medium heat, and then we're going to start stirring it in crisscross fashion. Crisscross, like make Z's all throughout it. Why are we doing that? We want to make sure to get all the corners, okay? And we don't want to go like this because we want the wrap to form. So all we're doing is we're stirring this back and forth. If we do this and actually stir it rather than zigzag portion, what it's going to do is it's not going to let the egg whites come to the top. It's just going to incorporate. We don't want to incorporate. We want to wrap it for. Okay, so what are we looking for here, guys? What does our recipe say? Okay, we want to get up to about 150 degrees. Okay, and as we're doing this, we're on medium heat. Every once in a while, we can stop for a moment, and then at 150 degrees, that wrap will start to form. And then we want to make sure to keep the heat on about medium until it gets to a little bit of a simmer. You'll see it around the edge. And now if we start this off and we don't have enough heat here, our wrap isn't going to start to form, and the egg whites are just going to go toward the bottom. If we don't stir it enough, our chicken's going to cook on the bottom. The whole idea is to bring this heat up, and as you bring the heat up, the wrap will start to form, the chicken and everything in that wrap will form. And if you look at it now, you can kind of see what's going on. So come and look at it, you kind of an idea how as it goes, it morphs into the wrap. Okay, we want to make sure to stir all parts, but we want to make sure to just keep scraping as we go. Like I said, crisscross fashion, do not stir up and down. Very important with this dish. Okay, every once in a while we're going to check our temp on this guy to see how it's doing. ground chicken. Okay, so right now we're at about almost 80 degrees. So we're about halfway there. Okay, so while this is going, we can start on our broccoli soup. Can I have that sauce, please?
Is it raw ground chicken?
It is. Okay, so we start off with very lean chicken. That's why we use the chicken breast. If we're using beef, we use part of the animal that's very lean, like the shake. And that way you don't have a lot of grease on it. If you have a lot of grease or oil on it, you put it in a bowl, and then take another bowl and put ice in it, and put the ice bowl right on top, and the fat would come to the top and stick to the ice bowl. Okay, so this is what consomme should look like. Okay, it should be very clear. You should be able to see the bottom, read the dime on the bottom of the bowl. So go ahead and try the consomme.
Price-wise.
Price-wise, when I worked in Seattle, and this was quite a few years ago, we'd sell, like I said, we did the duck consomme, and we'd sell the duck consomme for $8.